Varsity girls entered into the Northern Regional NSCIF playoffs ranked number 3. They easily took care of the California School for the Deaf by a score of 60-30 with their stellar defense. Thanks to an upset in the Turlock Christian versus Contra Costa Christian game, the varsity girls scored another home game against Turlock Christian. The Lady Grizz came out on fire and destroyed Turlock Christian by a score of 74-30 and was by far their best game yet. They moved on to the state championship game in Eureka, California against the St. Bernard Crusaders, who are the number 1 seed. Our Grizzlies came out to play and so did the Crusaders. At halftime, St. Bernard's led the Grizz 33-24. The Lady Grizzlies were down 24-37 in the third, but fought back going into the fourth quarter with a score of 43-49. Sadly, St. Bernard's was just too much, and the Grizzlies lost the state championship game 68-51.
It was a thrilling season for our girls and the LHS community. Far and near came out to the sporting events during the final game. The game was live streamed through Loyalton with huge crowds cheering on the girls at the Golden West restaurant and Mark Fisher's classroom at the school.
We are all so proud of these fantastic athletes and their dedication to the sports and Loyalton. A big thank you goes out to the coaches, Ben Davis and Stacy Hood, for their amazing job nurturing these girls all the way through the championship for the first time in LHS basketball girls history.
And now on to new sports. Baseball and softball are underway. Baseball had their first game in Chester on March 19th. Softball's first game is in April on the 5th. Track has their first track meet on the 26th in Reading. Golf has also started practice and is preparing for their first tournament in Reading, California.
The FFA went to Chico State University on Thursday the 17th for the regional speaking contest, and 4 are top students to be awarded their California FFA state degrees. Those being honored with degrees were seniors Hayden Ketchum, Brett Kohlberg, Bryant Doyle, and juniors Quentin Anseth, Erica Edwards, Louise Lyson, and Sage Sayers. Bryant Doyle was also awarded a very special designation, State Farmer, for his project in aquaponics.
And now, on to our commercial sponsor.
I'd like to thank you guys for coming and being willing to solve this issue. Before we start, I'd like to go over some ground rules. Be courteous. Speak one at a time. Allow the mediator to direct the flow of the mediation. Be open to creative solutions. Listen respectfully and sincerely. And focus on future actions rather than past actions.
And remember that no matter what you're saying here is completely confidential between us, except when you mention drugs or self-harming, then we have to go and talk to an adult about that.
So to start, we'd like to hear your side of the story since you did call this mediation.
Okay. Well, basically, he just always makes fun of me in the hallway, never talks to me or listens or opens up to me. It's like I have monkeys on my back all the time.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like my life is like a circus in a way.
Can we hear your side of the story now, please? All right. So it sounds like we need a solution, one that you both can agree to. Gavin, what do you got for us?
Well, it sounds here that more of the problem is they're not really connecting at all. She's a totally different person than what he is. So I think the best solution is for them to not even coincide with each other at all.
During school hours. Can we both agree to that?
Entirely, yes.
All right. Can you guys shake hands, please? And we'll call it good.
If you are in a conflict and this situation looks like yours, seek out a peace mediator today.
The speaking competition went well, but unfortunately the LHS team did not take home an award. However, our principal Tom Jones received a Star Administration Award, and our academic advisor Janet McHenry received a Star Counselor Award. Congratulations to all.
Thank you for joining us this month at LHS News. I'm Brett Kohlberg.
I'm Luke Campbell.
And I'm Alyssa Bennett.
Have a wonderful spring break.